Distance travel and displacement in 0 to 4 seconds, 2 to 5 seconds, and 0 to t seconds. Distance travel आपके लिए मुश्किल होगा, displacement निकालो एटलीस्ट. इनफैक्ट वो क्वेश्चन में मैंने नीचे हिंट भी दिया था, डिस्प्लेसमेंट डेल्टा आर वेक्टर्स आर एफ माइनस आर आई, फाइनल पोजीशन वेक्टर माइनस इनिशियल पोजीशन वेक्टर. Done? Anyone? See, displacement at least you can do. How? At t equals to 0, position is 0. At t equals to 2 seconds, let us find position. So 2 square is 4i plus 4j. 4i plus 4j. This is position at 2 seconds. Position at t equals to 4 seconds. 4 seconds में 16i plus 8j. फिर position at t equals to 5 seconds अगर किसी ने पूछा ना, so 25i plus 10j. 25i plus 10j. Then t seconds पे it is already given. R as a function of t is t square I plus 2tj. Now, time interval 0 to 4 second is given. In interval 0 second to 4 second, delta R vector is what? Position at t equals to 4 second minus position at t equals to 0 seconds. 4 seconds पे position ये है, 0 पे ये minus किया 16i plus 8j, कहानी खत्म हो गया. 2 seconds to 5 seconds. 2 seconds to 5 seconds. Delta R vector displacement. ये सब displacement है. There is no term of distance. There is like distance traveled. We have not calculated in any of the cases. In all these cases, I have measured displacement. ठीक है? So ये जो भी चल रहा है वो displacement चल रहा है. Delta R vector 2 seconds से 5 seconds में 2 seconds to 5 seconds. 25 minus 4, 21i, 10j plus 4j, that minus 4j, that is 6. This is delta R. 0 to t seconds, delta R vector. 0 seconds to t seconds. T square I plus 2t. So this is how we measure displacement. Vector form में है, you have direction included in it as well as magnitude included. तो पूछेगा what is displacement in magnitude? What is magnitude of displacement in 0 second to 4 second? Root of 16 square plus 8 square. That is 8 root 5 answer है. What is displacement? Magnitude of displacement in 2 second to 5 second? 21 square plus 6 square. So 441 plus 36, 477. Root 477 is answer. Okay, समझा? Okay. तो ये हो गया डिस्प्लेसमेंट निकालना. क्वेश्चन इज हाउ विल यू फाइंड डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल्ड. तो वापस से मैं बता दूं आपको, बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेट हो गया था यही क्वेश्चन डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल्ड में, लेकिन फिर एक बार रिकॉल करेंगे, भले फाइनल आंसर नहीं निकालेंगे हम लोग. एक्स एंड वाई आर नोन हियर. एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट एट एनी इंस्टेंट इज t स्क्वायर एंड वाई कोऑर्डिनेट एट दैट इंस्टेंट इज 2t, राइट? सो हम क्या निकालते थे? dx by dt निकालते थे एंड देन dy by dt निकालते थे. dx by dt and dy by dt. But dx by dt is what? dx by dt is 2t. इसको डिफरेंशिएट करो, dy by dt is 2. So dx by dt is 2t and dy by dt is 2. So distance travel, जैसे पहला क्वेश्चन हो, अगर distance travel का पूछेगा in 0 seconds to 4 seconds, तो just remember this as an expression, distance travel. बाकी आपको नहीं आएगा, मुझे मालूम है, difficult है थोड़ा. Root of 2t the whole square plus 2 का whole square dt. बस इतना याद रखो. So distance traveled का formula याद रखो आप. If x and y coordinate as a function of time are given, तो root of dx by dt whole square plus dy by dt whole square dt t1 to t2. That's answer. Right? ये आपको 12th में जाते जाते सब सीख जाओगे आप. वैसे भी आपको ये जेई में ही आएगा, आना है था. That too will appear in 12th after 12th round. So by that time you will be good in integration. Second part में 2 seconds से 5 seconds का निकालना था, तो सब कुछ सेम होगा distance travel में except for limits. So 2 seconds to 5 seconds, root of same 2t the whole square plus 2 square. ये आंसर. थर्ड वाला 0 से t seconds, 0 seconds से t seconds तक. So distance traveled is 0 to t root of 2t square plus 2 square. बस that's it. इतना ही याद रखो, काफी है. Okay, so this is how we find distance travel. So I hope distance traveled, path, equation of curve, radius of curvature, distance traveled, displacement, इस पे कोई भी क्वेश्चन आएगा ना, you will be able to solve. Now, एक last point and then we'll move to next topic. Distance traveled and displacement in infinitesimally small time interval. Small time interval. Let's try to understand. Suppose there's a path. This be the path in which particle is to move, right? There be a path in which particle is to move. At some instant, particle is at point A on this curve, and in a finite interval of time reaches point B. Remember, huh? In finite time interval, particle reaches B following the shown path, right? And that finite time interval is समझो आप 10 सेकेंड. तो पार्टिकल को A से B जाने के लिए कितना टाइम लगा? 10 seconds. So what is displacement in this figure? What is displacement in this figure? Hello.
Straight line. It's a straight line from point B.
From A to B. This is displacement. And what is distance traveled? This one. Can I call it secant if it is a curve? If this is some regular curve, can I call it secant?
Yes, sir.
Circle ही मान लेते हैं. Yes, so we can call it a secant, right? अब क्या करते हैं? Time interval छोटा करते हैं. ये तो मैंने बोला था आपको, this is a time interval of 10 seconds. If it was a smaller time interval, maybe of 4 seconds, so particle had started from A, would not reach B. Instead, it will reach somewhere here. So this is displacement and this is distance traveled. In 10 seconds, difference between magnitude of displacement and distance traveled is large. Whereas in 4 seconds, as per figure, in 4 seconds, difference between distance traveled and displacement is less. If I reduce the time interval further, instead of 10 seconds, I have taken 4. If I take a smaller time interval, maybe of 0.1 seconds, so this point would be closer to this, maybe here. In that case, difference between distance traveled and displacement is very small. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, in a finite time interval, for motion in 2 dimension, not 1 dimension, for motion in 2D, that is plane, curved path, curvy linear motion. So in a finite time interval, one thing is sure, this magnitude of displacement is definitely greater than, so less than distance traveled. Distance traveled. This is always true. In curved path, that is, we call it curvy linear motion. So in a curved path or motion in 2 dimension, in a finite time interval, the magnitude of displacement is always lesser than distance. But in a very small interval of time, this is very important. In a very small interval of time, maybe infinitesimally small, in a very small interval of time, magnitude of displacement, infinitesimally small time interval, is equal to distance traveled. This is first point. Next point I'll write, displacement is along the tangent, is along the tangent. These 2 points I want you to remember before we go to next topic. So in a very small interval of time, how small? Infinitesimally small, that means nearly zero, tending to zero. So if there is a very small interval of time, all I can say is magnitude of displacement would be same as distance traveled, and displacement is along the tangent. जो displacement होगा वो tangent के along होगा. I'll repeat, if there is a very small interval of time considered in for a motion of particle in a curved path, then magnitude of displacement is exactly same as distance traveled, and displacement is along the tangent. Kaise? When there was a finite time interval, maybe of 10 seconds, so A is here, B is here, initial position, final position. ये रहा displacement. Time interval छोटा कर दिया, so this point is somewhere here. ये रहा displacement. और छोटा कर दिया, ये रहा displacement. So secant tends to tangent. Secant becomes tangent. So you have to remember, in a very small interval of time, secant itself becomes tangent. Okay, clear hai? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
आ रही आवाज? Okay. Now, so we are done with distance traveled and displacement. Now let's move to next topic. If you remember, position, distance and displacement के बाद जो अगला topic आया था वो था speed. Speed में भी we have seen average speed and instantaneous speed. So speed, let's recall. What was speed? Speed is rate at which distance is traveled with respect to time. Speed represents the rate at which, speed is one, the rate at which distance is traveled, with respect to time. Speed is the rate at which distance is traveled with respect to time, right? If here again we have two terms, one is average speed and other is instantaneous speed. If you recall, we had two terms, average speed and instantaneous speed. Speed at any instant, that is shown by speedometer, and this is average speed. Average speed is over a finite interval of time. So average speed in any time interval is distance traveled per unit time. If in a time interval delta t, distance traveled be distance traveled be delta s. This is distance traveled. I'm not using vector sign. the vector sign is not there, then it is distance traveled. So if in a time interval delta t, distance traveled be delta s, then average speed in that interval, average
बोर्ड पे
speed in
क्वेश्चन
that
नहीं है.
interval is delta. So average speed is what? If in a time interval delta t, distance traveled be delta s, then delta s by delta t is average speed. Okay, clear है? Instantaneous speed क्या होगा? Let's recall instantaneous speed में क्या फर्क होता था? ये जो time interval हम लेते, this time interval was infinitesimally small. I'll still write delta s by delta t, but I'll use a condition. अगर याद हो आपको, जिनने नहीं अटेंड किया जल्दी स्टार्ट करता हूँ मैं. Limit delta t tends to 0 delta s by delta t, and इसी को हमने नाम दिया था ds by dt. This was ds by dt. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So instantaneous speed at any instant is given by expression limit delta t tends to 0 delta s by delta t. Why? This is to say the time interval is infinitesimally small. Delta t tends to 0. The time interval is infinitesimally small, and इसी का other notation is calculus में लिखते हैं उसका ds by dt, differentiation of distance traveled with respect to time, right? Okay. इसका converse एक statement लिख देते हैं. Distance traveled in any time interval is integral of t1 to t2 speed. ये क्या है आपको बाद में समझेगा dt. यहाँ इसको लिख देता हूँ इंस्टेंटेनियस स्पीड. ये बस याद रखो. Distance traveled in any time interval is given by integration of instantaneous speed with respect to time. डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड को डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं तो इंस्टेंटेनियस स्पीड आती है. इंस्टेंटेनियस स्पीड को इंटीग्रेट करेंगे तो डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड आएगा. समझना? डिस्टेंस को डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम तो वी गेट इंस्टेंटेनियस स्पीड मिलेगा. और इंस्टेंटेनियस स्पीड को इंटीग्रेट करेंगे विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम तो आपको डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड मिलेगा. तो बस एक ये स्टेटमेंट याद रख लो आप, कभी गलती से काम आ जाए, राइट? और एक्चुअली बाद में आपको मालूम चलेगा वो जो मैंने फॉर्मूला पहले लिखाया था रूट ऑफ dx by dt होल स्क्वायर प्लस dy by dt होल स्क्वायर, वही आपका स्पीड है. बट वो अभी नहीं से दिखेगा आपको, थोड़ी देर के बाद दिखेगा. ओके, सो स्पीड इज व्हाट? द रेट एट विच डिस्टेंस इज ट्रेवल्ड विद रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम. ठीक है. एवरेज स्पीड इज if in a time interval, finite time interval delta t, distance traveled is delta s, then average speed in the interval is delta s by delta t. Instantaneous speed, time interval infinitesimally small कर लो, delta t tends to 0 delta s by delta t, which is also ds by dt, right? तो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ distance का differentiation is speed, तो यहाँ लिखा हुआ speed का integration is distance. Okay, clear है? Okay, okay. Now एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल ले लो, उसके बाद आगे बढ़ते हैं.
लेफ्ट वाला इरेज मत कीजिए, लेफ्ट वाला इरेज
क्या?
मत कीजिए. सही, सॉरी, राइट वाला इरेज मत कीजिए.
ओके. एक सर्कुलर पाथ का एग्जांपल ले लेता हूँ. वैसे तो किसी का भी ले सकते हो, बच्चा ना. सर्कुलर पाथ से स्टार्ट करता हूँ. This is 53 degree, this is 37 degree, right? Radius is r. r के लिए कुछ नंबर डाल दो, रेडियस का वैल्यू दे देता हूँ 5 मीटर. चलो कैलकुलेट करो, बहुत आसान सा क्वेश्चन है, ओरल है. एवरेज स्पीड इन इंटरवल 0 सेकेंड से 1 सेकेंड, सेकेंड है 0 सेकेंड से 2 सेकेंड्स, थर्ड is 1 सेकेंड से 4 seconds. और 3 seconds to 4 seconds. चलो ओरल क्वेश्चन है, डू इट. रेडियस 5 मीटर दिया हुआ है, पोजीशंस आर गिवन एट t इक्वल्स टू 0 seconds. पार्टिकल का पोजीशन दिया हुआ है, 1 पे दिया हुआ है, 2 पे दिया हुआ है, 3 पे दिया हुआ है, 4 पे दिया हुआ है, 5 पे दिया हुआ है. So you have to find average speed in the interval 0 seconds से 1 second, 0 seconds से 2 seconds, 1 second से 4 seconds and 3 seconds से 4 seconds.
So first one 256.
First का answer is 256.
No sir, sorry sir.
256 is a large one.
Sorry sir.
0 to 1 second ना. 53 degree. क्या बोल रहा है?
सर into 5 क्यों किया?
5 क्यों किया?
अच्छा हाँ सॉरी. R
हाँ. वैसे सीधा कैलकुलेशन है, थीटा बाय 360 जो जूनियर क्लास में पढ़ा था, या एस इज इक्वल टू आर थीटा कर लो इनटू 2 पाई आर. ये डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल्ड हो गया अपॉन टाइम टेकन इज 1 सेकंड. सो दैट्स योर आंसर. So this is 10 gets cancelled. 53 3s are 159, 159 and 7 166. 166 है. डिविजिबल कितना है? 168 लेना. 168 लेना. 168 upon 36. So नीचे का 6.
4.6.
4 by 3. So 4.67 meter per second. Correct. 4.67 meter per second. That's it. फिर 0 second to 2 seconds बड़ा आसान हो गया. 0 second to 2 seconds, this is pi r. So pi is 3.14 into r is 5 or time is 2. So 1.57 5s are. So 7.5. How come it's more? अच्छा हाँ यहाँ speed बढ़ गया. So 1.57 into 5. That is 7.85 meter per second. अच्छा. 1 second to 4 seconds. यहाँ से यहाँ आ गया. So कितना हो गया? 37 ही कम है. 360 में 37, 330, 323 degree. 323 upon 360 degree into 2 into 3.14 into 5 divided by 3. अच्छा. ये calculate कर लो whatever it comes. Right? Finally 3 seconds to 4 seconds. So only this much. This is 53 degree. So इसका speed same as this one है. यहाँ से यहाँ है या यहाँ से यहाँ गया. Speed is same. So 4.67 meter per second. देख लो, अगर नहीं समझ में आया तो ask, I'll explain again. आ गया है तो आगे बढ़ जाते हैं.
Sir, first one can you explain again?
Sorry?
Sir, first one.
Which one? First one. See, first is what? Distance traveled is this length. This is what you're asking, na? This one.
Yes sir.
At 0 seconds you 0 seconds you were here. At 1 second you were here. So theta by 360 into 2 pi r is distance traveled, right? Or s is equal to r theta. You can do the distance traveled is how much? Distance traveled is theta by 360. So let us assume 53 upon 360 into 2 into pi into r. This is distance traveled. Calculated. 5 2s are 10, gets cancelled. 53 3s are 159. 159 plus 8 around. So 167 upon 36. Let us write it as 4.66 approximately. 36 4s are 144. Something extra. So that is 0.66. Okay. So distance traveled is 4.66. Now time interval is 1 second. It was finite time and time interval was 1 second. So what is average speed? Average speed is 4.66 upon 1. So 4.66 meter per second. I'll explain again.
Sir, if we take S is equal to R theta,
Take na R theta. S is equal to R theta. So R is what? R is
5.
5. And what is theta? Theta is 53 into pi by 180. So how much it is? This is 36. This is 3.14. So once again, this is 167 upon 36.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
S is equal to R theta. You remember, na? Theta is in radian. Theta is in radian. So 53 degrees I have written. So you have to convert into radians before you substitute it. Acha, I got it. You forgot to convert degrees to radians.
Yes, sir. That's why I was getting 256 as answer.
Acha, that's why you're getting lal number. Okay, so this was an easy question. Distance traveled per unit time is average speed. Instantaneous speed के लिए भी कुछ questions कर सकते हैं हम.